get into our final segment?
JoJo's.
I didn't know.
Oh my god!
Zawardo. So
Kimmy finally finished Stardust Crusaders.
I did.
she's freed Danny from the shackles of being stuck on Stardust Crusaders for 3 months.
Oh my god.
Been 3 months. It feels longer.
It's been like he finished in one go.
It feels
Yeah.
longer. I cannot wait to start Diamond is Unbreakable. But Kimmy, you finished it. How do you feel?
It was ass.
Wow.
Right?
What?
Let's go piece by piece, right?
Okay.
You got the questions right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's gonna say she doesn't remember, but
Okay.
I'm gonna ask anyway.
No, ask.
What did you think about the second intro compared to the first intro?
I think I remember liking the first intro a little bit more.
Okay.
I feel like this one was the second intro was slower.
Yeah.
And I was it really was a skip for me majority of the time. It really wasn't until a couple people were like, the last few episodes you need to watch. Like,
yeah, I told you that. I was like,
Yeah.
you forgot to do that.
forgot to do that.
You cannot, not you cannot, but you get appreciation more
yes.
by seeing that they switch things specifically to follow the plot of the story for
Yeah.
the last two.
There was only one thing.
Yeah.
But either way, I liked it. Because also Derwin told me that too. He was like, watch the last at least 10 episodes. I was sitting there, I was like, what am I missing? It's the same shit. And then once it changed, I was like, all right, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so at the end, right before the ora, and they all Dio and him lock in, and then before it changes perspective, it stops, and then Dio walks around him his powers, and then he locks in again, and then they go at each other into it versus just him the ora by itself.
The music stops. All you hear is the footsteps clacking like
Crazy. It kind of hits. Yeah.
But the music, the Zawaldo sound plays. It goes
Like,
doom,
dun, dun,
and
dun,
then-
dun, dun, dun.
and then you just
Do, and then he just does his little
and then Jotaro turns and looks at him because that's what
That's how
happens,
it
and
is.
then
and then they
it
go up.
continues.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
every JoJo's outro changes because what they do also they add sound effects to the like the page flipping sound effect
Yeah.
is also added to every intro for the final.
Okay.
So once again, JoJo is something they do put care into
Yes.
as an anime. So
Yes.
those little details are something to appreciate versus other anime.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you just thought the intro was worse than the first one.
Yes.
I fully agree.
Yes.
I like the first one's vibe a lot more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The second one, like Kimmy said, I mean, the way it just starts off, like
Very slow. Yeah. Ugh.
It's giving very
It's giving
Dracula almost type,
Yeah.
like
It's giving
spooky.
skip.
What about the outro? The outro changed, right?
It was
I
like
didn't like this.
I didn't like it at all.
either. Obviously, the Oimo and Kashi ones. where,
Oh,
like,
the
they
Oingo
changed
and Boingo.
Oingo and Boingo.
Oingo and Kashi is
Yeah.
one
those
piece.
were funny. Yeah, I like those. But
Yeah, those are
but
fun.
the walk like an Egyptian. That
Yeah,
was hard
that's
to
classic.
beat.
The
That was a
sec-
classic.
The second one is mad somber. You're like,
Yo, I'm like skip.
you said we just got done punching people in the face, and then we go to classic.
Too slow. Too slow. I was not about it. Yeah.
How are you guys feeling about your final character rankings? You had some predictions before how things might end up with people that would die.
A lot more people died than I thought.
We can talk about everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she finished.
Yo,
Yeah.
the fact that Avdol died
Twice!
again.
Right away.
Yo, you
No,
just-
I was so fucking
so-
mad. I was
Yo,
like, first of all, how
I didn't
dare
believe
you?
it. I didn't believe it.
Me neither. I was waiting for him to come back.
Even after everything was done, said and done, I was still like, but where Avdol though?
Yeah, I was like, no, okay, so like he's coming back, right? Like he just like got him. He's in the void. He's coming back, right? They're getting him out.
He did a
No!
whole shtick where he pretended to be his own father to play a joke on Polnareff and everybody, or just Polnareff, and they still killed him again.
They killed him again first, and in 2 seconds they killed the black man first again.
At that-
for Polnareff for the same fucking.
Yeah.
Kill Polnareff. I'm
No.
so fucking done with him. He did not deserve to live. He should have sacrificed himself for Avdol. He should have made up for it.
You know
Fuck
what?
this bitch.
You're not wrong, Polnareff.
I'm so
But
mad.
that's why I said it before. The author loves Polnareff. You could
He
tell.
did say that because he finished it, and the thing you said when we last talked about it, you was like, "I think Abdul's gonna survive because why would they do it twice?"
Yo.
Yo, crazy, dirty.
The first time I
disrespectful.
felt so bad because
Yes.
I really liked Adball. The second
Yes.
time I was like, you know what? If you're gonna do it, fuck you, man.
Yo, I was so
felt
mad.
worse when Iggy died.
Yeah, I
at
felt
that point.
Ugly
Yeah,
little dog.
and
They did
the-
Iggy grimy.
that
No,
dog
no,
died.
they did Avdol grimy because they put way more attention for Iggy dying than fucking Avdol.
That's true. That's Avdol's second death was like a passing.
It was just like,
It was like a fart in the wind.
literally. I was like, oh, his hands. I was like, okay, so they're getting him back, right? And then I literally didn't believe it until seeing Iggy's soul and Avdol's soul like go away. I was like, are you dead ass?
They force ghosts them.
I was like, are you dead
That's-
fucking ass?
When you see the ghost, you know it's real.
That's what I was like, bitch.
That won't stop. Trust me.
No, I was like, nah.
No, you're
just-
right. Polnareff probably should have. He shouldn't have survived.
He should have died.
Even Kakyoin died.
This bitch, yo, the Kakyoin, he got taken out for a whole like 10 episodes or something, and then he came back, fought for a second, and then died again. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
so much sauce for Polnareff. He got so many solo episodes. You did not fucking deserve it. I didn't need to see you as a child hitting on a woman for that whole. Yo, I hated that episode.
That's actually one of
I knew you would fucking love that.
Polnareff was a baby.
It was so. Oh my
What about the episode when Jotaro was getting stuck to Avdol? Not Jotaro.
Joseph.
Joseph was getting stuck to Avdol.
That one was pretty funny too.
That was hilarious.
I know you was so like.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I
She's
see
like,
what y'all
okay,
doing.
I see you a Rocky. I see you a Rocky. This one's for the girlies.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this one's for the girls.
This
It's
was-
understandable.
So
so
funny.
I see how you feel about Polnareff. I see how you feel about Avdol. I hear how you feel about Kakyoin. How are you feeling about Joseph?
Always,
we even need
daddy,
to talk about Daddy.
daddy,
Joseph.
number one, love
Daddy
him.
Jojo.
Was you scared that he might die?
Oh,
Yeah.
I 1,000% thought he died. I was ready to. I was ready to
This is what
scream
you
about
like.
it.
I'm dropping it.
Like
I was like, bitch.
when they brought him back, I was like, no. And then he started doing the Dio voice. Like I was like, I knew it.
I know, me too. I was like, I fucking knew it. And then he was like, chill. I'm kidding. I was like, all right, you're funny for that
Even
one.
Jotaro was like, I should kill you just to be safe.
Yeah. Nah, he killed me for
So
that
I
one.
cannot believe Joseph survived. Cannot believe. But
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm really surprised he
That's the
survived.
best JoJo right there.
It
That's
is. It is the best.
one.
It is the best JoJo
Yes.
so far.
So how you feel about Jotaro now that it's all said and done?
He's
He's
still a
fine.
bitch.
He's fine.
Yeah,
He's
nothing
he-
was gonna change. He's a
Not the only time he gained my respect twice, and
When he
only
let that
twice.
girl go.
only twice.
When what?
When he let that girl go, the one who was like obviously in love with him.
The little girl?
Yeah.
No, I didn't care
Then we
about
let
that.
her go.
He's
So I'm
No.
glad that he didn't keep her around.
No, yeah, I didn't care about that. I was just like, well, I'm happy they didn't like play into that. But the one time when in the gambling episode, the first one,
Yeah.
when
Love
he
the
was
gambling
he just
episode.
like, I'm not looking at my cards, and he just really like outplayed him, like psychology wise. Like
No,
he was
no,
like, yeah,
no,
no, I knew
no,
I had
no.
shit cards.
yes,
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 yes, yes.
No, not that's the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's talking about Darby.
The first Darby,
Okay,
the
the-
first
yeah, the
brother,
Darby
the
brothers, yes, yes.
poker.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the
Took
poker episode.
Kakyoin's soul first because
Oh.
Kakyoin thought he had it. That was the
No,
thing
no,
with
no.
Kakyoin.
Weren't they
Kakyoin wasn't
playing-
there.
weren't they playing video
You're
games?
thinking
Oh, you're talking about the
that's
video
the
game?
second one, the second brother.
Okay.
So the first brother was
His
poker.
Darby, the poker guy. Yeah,
They're both Darby.
Kakyoin. Okay,
It's two
well,
Darby
Kakyoin lost his soul to the gambler guy.
No, that's Polnareff. Kakyoin was in the hospital
Oh.
by then.
If you lose the
Polnareff.
duel, you lose your soul.
Okay.
Yes, but that was Polnareff lost first, then Joseph, then it was Avdol on the side, and that's why he was like, "I'm gonna bet my mom's soul. I'll bet Kakyoin's soul too. Throw him in
He
there.
ain't even here.
He's gonna die anyway. We might as well bet him." And he
Yeah.
just really like out aura'd him.
He didn't even look at his cards.
He didn't look at his cards because he
He's
was
like,
like,
all in.
nah, I would have freaked out if I looked at my cards. So like I knew. I had to like that one time he just like he like faked it to make it. Like I was like, all right, full respect.
I respect that. You're not always competent. It seems.
Yes.
They did a good job building up the tension because the
Yes.
guy's like, no, there's no way. Like, I got aces. I
Yeah.
got it in the bag. There's no. And Jotaro was just,
And he's just stacking it up more and more and more stakes high. Like he would have been cooked. And he just kept his cool. That full respect. Full respect.
Okay, so now that it's all said and done, I guess for the most part, you have a full picture.
Wait, hold
What-
up. Before we move on to him, going on what the fuck is his name?
Jotaro?
Jotaro. I was already gonna say Josuke. I don't know.
She's already ready.
For Jotaro, one thing because I'm watching the English one, I switched over to the English one. I thought was so funny because I immediately recognized the voice actor as Matt Mercer, who's like really big on. He's in Overwatch as Cassidy, and he's also in like Critical Role, all these other things. I thought it was so funny when he was fighting Dio, and he was like, in the Wild West, we would have said it's high noon, and I was like, I see what you're doing.
it's
It's a plug.
It's a Yes, because that's the ultimate voice line for his character Cassidy in Overwatch.
Okay.
Because in the subtitles, it was like we would have said like, "Take out your draw," but he was like, "It's high noon." I was like, "I see you."
I've heard that voiceover sometimes when people do that for Escanor. Whenever it's noon, you just see Escanor pointing. It's like, it's high noon.
Okay.
Yeah. So I thought that was well done. And then, there was one other time where I was like, all right, Jotaro, I respect you. And I can't remember what it was.
Jotaro had swag at the end of the day.
That's all he had.
That's all he
why I
had.
was still
Aura.
over it.
Aura and swag.
That's why he's overrated.
Hot take. Who do you think is better, Jotaro or Sun Jin-woo?
In terms of what?
See her face? She don't even know. She don't even know.
In terms of what?
Yeah, in
Just
terms of what?
Like
period.
style, it's going to
No,
be
just period.
Jotaro.
Aura.
I'm going to give it to Jotaro.
I'm going to give it to Jotaro.
I'm going to give it to Jotaro.
Yeah, no.
You know, like Sun Jin-woo, he kind of gives like silent school shooter type almost.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's,
Like like Dorian Gray.
Jotaro just
not Dorian Gray. Homeboy from 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know the guy's name. Adrian Gray? That doesn't matter.
I don't fucking know.
I think Jotaro, like his...
Jotaro's just an introvert.
He's an introvert. He's got style. And when he smiles, it's like, damn, it really gets you. It gets you. He's a cool kid. I think for me, Jotaro Joestar.
Okay. So how do we feel about Dio?
You know, I think like the whole build up after everything that happened, I think that I expected more.
Yes, I highly agree.
You know,
it was
when he was finally given to us.
It was like 2 or 3 episodes, and that was it. It was gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, he was defeated so fast. Like he was very overrated. This one, like
Overhyped too, because
Overhyped.
everyone's saying, "Yo, Master Dio, bro."
Master Dio, I'm doing this for Dio. I love
Like-
Dio. Dio is powerful. Dio does everything. Blah, 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 blah. And then
guess-
Dio comes in and he was ass.
I guess I was almost expecting like a light Yagami or Lelouch Lamperouge level intellect with Dio, like some kind of grand chess master, Aizen Sosuke
Yes.
level villain,
Agreed.
where he had all these pieces in play, and really he was just a brolic dude,
Dicking around.
little flamboyant, who was just like, yeah,
Hey, you
dicking
take care of
around.
this. You take care of this. Yeah. Take care of
Looked
my stuff for
fabulous
me.
the whole time.
Oh yeah, absolutely fabulous, beautiful.
But yeah, I think that in that regard, I was my expectations were
They dropped the ball.
They
Yeah.
did.
I would say that for me as well, like Dio is not my favorite villain in JoJo's. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say that. I respect what Dio is. You know what I mean? Just bad to be bad. Where this season falls short is that they spent mad time without Dio being there.
Yes.
We did more shenanigans.
Yes.
And they made other people feel like, granted, Dio was a big threat. He was cooking us before we knew what exactly his powers were. But you felt more scared of past stand users that we fought than I feel like with Dio, because Dio powers was really just punch.
The mirror guy was crazy. That was wild. That was a
Hangman.
wild few episodes.
Yeah, and then even
whole horse.
even Iggy's fight with the goddamn bird was crazy.
That was insane. I was like, okay,
that was a good episode.
it was really well done.
Yeah, and so all of that build up to see how everything else seemed more interesting for Dio to just be another punchy punch stand that just happened to basically them having the same stand essentially kind of was kind of like it felt like
He's so
what are we doing here?
overrated. I was like, well, of course you had the big best powers ever, Jotaro. Come on, of course. Yeah, it's the same. Shut the fuck up. Jotaro is literally like, oh yeah, my stand, like a little kid, like my stand, he's like the fastest, and then he also has like the best powers, and also he's like has all these punchy moves, and he's just gonna kick you. And yeah, oh, yours can stop time, well, mine can stop time too. Like that's what it sounds like.
That's it. That's 100%.
Yes. Does Kimmy like Jotaro? No. So Dio underrated. Do you guys
Overrated?
Overrated. Sorry, overrated. Do you guys have a favorite stand user or fight that you had at least outside of that fight?
My favorite stand user, it's going to be Polnareff. I think Polnareff just had me laughing and cackling so many times during this whole show. He really shouldn't have survived. I completely agree. I just
Even out of the enemy stands, did you think any of the enemy stands?
Well, we're talking team first, then enemies.
Okay.
So from the team side, you liked
I think Polnareff. Because Joseph, he's the easy pick.
Yeah.
Right? That's like saying Luffy was
I
my
was gonna
favorite
say, yeah.
almost. So I think out of like the other ones, including Jotaro, for me, it's going to be Polnareff.
Not,
Like
not
Kakyoin,
Hermit Purple.
No, I just said I can't. Joseph is obviously the number one. Like he's the obvious, so I'm just not even going to bother saying.
Yeah,
Joseph.
I'm just talking about stands.
Oh, we're talking about stands.
I'm not
I
talking
thought you
about
meant the
I
stand
said
users.
like the stands themselves.
I thought you meant stand users.
Oh no, I meant like stands. Sorry,
My bad. Oh, okay, stands. Okay, so I guess that does include the villains and everybody.
Sorry, I should have made that more specific. I know they lost. They got rid of the tarot card thing very quickly. They tried to like because they realized he realized it was lasting longer. And he was running out of tarot cards.
Like I said, the mirror one I think was the most intense fight.
I like the ice dude, Vanilla Ice.
The Vanilla Ice guy?
What was the
icy guy when they was the one that when they was fighting in the staircase when they was getting close to Dio.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I kind of liked Whole Horse's ability.
He was cool. His gun.
Oh, that's the gun. Yeah.
I kind of like that one. That one was.
I like
good.
the brothers. The brothers I thought was silly. The prediction.
The prediction shit was.
That was
was actually like had me like, damn, this is kind of wicked.
Yeah, I thought very well done how they like mixed up the predictions and stuff because it has you guessing what it's gonna happen and everything. And I like that they brought him back.
Yeah.
They brought back the kid to create that whole story. So I think he has I think he was probably one of my favorite stands. Was the prediction one?
What about the crazy granny?
Zenyatta.
Yeah, the crazy granny. She had like the Empress one, right?
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time thinking about others.
Nah, that's fine. So what do you I guess we kind of talked about what you disliked about the series overall, which they kind of did better, right? For the most part.
I guess
You go first.
I know one of your gripes probably is like the fact that it really is villain of the weeky.
No.
I think that maybe they could have done a better job, at least like a few more episodes where it was like an overarching smaller arc.
Yeah.
Whereas like really the whole thing is villain of the week. Then they finally get to Egypt and it's still like villain of the week. And then boom, we're at Dio. So maybe the pacing wise with I feel like maybe you could have taken some of the stand users and like grouped them up together and made that like a small arc or
it could have just been cut in half in my opinion.
Yes, 1,000%.
Like,
it was way too long.
But it is what it is because I guess back there, back then it's like a weekly
Villain of the week was
manga.
the thing. Yeah.
That's the thing. So
And there was no, once again,
There was no binge
this
culture.
Was back then, this is the 80s, late 80s.
Yeah, Villain of the week was the thing.
Yeah.
So that's my only gripe with the series. I think again for me the characters Polnareff had me laughing. Joseph was entertaining every time he was on screen.
Mm-hmm.
The dub and the subbed voice actor,
Both of them were very good.
yeah, both of them did great. And the style, I think the style overall did great.
Personally, for me, this was my least enjoyable season. This was a boys' trip. There was nothing that entertained me. It was boy jokes
National
and like
Lampoon's JoJo's Bizarre.
it was like, ooh, look a lady, ooh, fart jokes, ooh, like dirty, we're drinking, oh, we're gonna fight a stand. Why are they taking so long? That's so weird. They're fighting a stand. They did that joke like 20 times. It was, where are they? I don't know where this guy is. We're sitting here waiting for you. And they're fighting a stand.
The baby one.
Oh my God, the baby
The
one
dream
was
one.
so...
That one was.
Yo, bro wanted to beat that. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
It was like, yo, why you going so hard on the baby?
gaslighting
Yo,
the fuck out of
Kakyoin.
Kakyoin.
To the utmost.
Crazy.
degree.
Kakyoin and Stan got nerfed so hard.
They
Brother.
did!
They nerfed him.
He didn't do anything for the whole rest of the time.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
Cooked him.
Oh my God. The only time he was super, super useful, I think, was in that love stand where the one in the ear.
Yeah.
That was the only time he was useful after that. No.
Alright.
They did Kakyoin dirty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would not recommend it. Like, there's nothing that entertained me about this. This was a full drag.
Entertained at all? Like nothing. You
This was
you was
boring.
never entertained.
It was like, there was tiny moments.
Because
like-
I was like, not entertained is like.
This was boring. It dragged.
It dragged.
I
Okay.
didn't
That's
like
fair.
it.
That's fair.
Like I said, there was only slight moments here and there that I was just like, huh, you know, like. But for the most part, I would not watch it again ever.
Essentially, it sounds like at least if it was 26 episodes, it'd probably be more.
Yes,
bearable. You know,
it
as
dragged
opposed to the
so-
50.
48 episodes, bitch. It was not worth it. And what's crazy is that Dio is the most recognizable villain in all of JoJo's.
The aura's there. He just
It's all and all. I don't know
roll out.
I don't know a single other villain from outside, like watching than Dio. And like they overhyped him and then he was there for 2 seconds. He did his thing and then he got defeated and then that was it. I was like,
Well, my favorite villain is in the next part.
Okay, that's
So
great.
Diamond is unbreakable.
Okay, great.
Not my favorite Jojo, but it is. I want to say it's in my top 3 parts,
Okay.
right? You know what I mean. But that villain is my favorite villain. So
Okay.
I won't say what the vibes are completely because I kind of want you to experience it yourself. It's completely different.
Okay.
In regards to its storytelling in Stardust Crusaders, black and white.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's night and day. It's a completely different vibe that throws some people off because there's some people that really enjoy the shonen aspect of Stardust Crusaders. But then where it gets to this next part, they're like, "Whoa, this is a little too slice of life for me."
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
So-
I'll like it a little better. I
Yeah.
don't know. There was just nothing the whole time, and especially I was like, it was just it. It was just hands, and which was cool. But like sometimes you just need a little more. There was no depth to it.
Yeah.
There was
Can't say you're wrong.
there wasn't even any romance. Like I know that's like a trivial thing to like a shonen, but like normally they'll throw in somebody. I was like, there wasn't even any like gay ones. Nothing. It was
Nothing.
dry.
It's just straight testosterone.
Just
part.
straight testosterone. I was like, this is a bro trip.
It doesn't. JoJo's doesn't start to get sexy until this next part.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then
Okay.
it gets sexier as it goes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think the best part to its advantage for the next part is it's all in one town.
Oh,
One town.
okay.
So we stay.
They said we did too much traveling the world. We ain't doing that again.
It's all in one town. So a lot of those problems you have, I think will be remedied. And you may enjoy the first half more than any of the other JoJo's part, actually.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So what would you guys give your rating of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders?
4 out of 10. Terrible for me.
So below average.
Yes, I personally
Below
did not enjoy
average.
it. You like, well, it wasn't. It just wasn't for me. It was nothing I enjoyed. But the only thing, I don't know. He's got aura. That's it.
I'm a shonen trash monster, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
8 and 8. Not even a 6 and 8. That's a high praise.
Wow. I can explain it to you if you want to hear.
I mean, go ahead. An 8 is crazy.
Yo, they could have.
I told you she would have liked it, but
I mean, I knew.
this is why I 100% believe it's above average. I think that I'm taking into consideration that the little things that they do in the intro and things like that. The intros overall visually were great.
Yes.
Half of them, the music was great. The second intro, I didn't like it as much, but it was still good. The animation was very consistent throughout the show. It
Yes.
was clean. It was very well done. There were some moments that were better than others. Love it. Style,
Beautiful.
it gets a 10 out of 10 when it comes to style.
That'll give.
Right? And that individualistic stat, it
Nothing else looks like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's great, right? I think that the comedy throughout those 48 episodes, for me, I thought it was really good. You know, it's slapstick comedy. I appreciated it. I liked the characters. I liked the creativity behind all these different stand users. Again, taking into consideration the time that this took place, the creativity that went into it. You know, it's a simple story. Yeah, it's a boys' trip traveling to Egypt. Shenanigans ensue. I like it. I appreciate it. I think that the power system is definitely better than Hamon. I think that, what's the guy's name? Araki can really be creative with stands and all that. And for that reason, for all those reasons, it's certainly above average. And again, I am delusional. I will make up any excuse I need for a shonen series.
Okay, but
I'm going to give it an 8.
an 8 compared to the last season? What was the last season's rating?
Now I'll probably give. Okay, we're doing it in 2 parts, right? The first
Well,
one,
so Joseph's.
because I really liked Battle. What is it called?
Battle Tendency?
I would give Battle Tendency an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Joseph, Caesar,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like all those other, like the villains and everything.
Yeah.
So you give both of them an 8 out of 10.
I would give both of them an 8 out of 10. The beginning with Joseph, not Joseph,
Phantom
Jonathan. Yeah, I would probably give that a 7 out of 10. I'd give that a 7 out of 10. But I think for me
He's
right
having
now,
a good time, it seems like.
I'm having a great time. I've been wanting to start Diamond is Unbreakable. I promise you I would have been in Stone Ocean
I
by
know.
now.
He waited for me. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I think another thing that I think you'll enjoy, this is the last tidbit I'll say about the next part, because I just want to also temper your expectations, also yours too, because I don't know if yours will change.
Good.
He gets more creative where it's not so much punchy punch and big ass stands that are just like muscular. He gets way more creative where like you're gonna see little cute chibi ones. Like he's gonna get real interesting with how weird stands are as opposed to like
So he
how
continues the
fast.
stands.
Stands is it. This is it. We hear stands.
Okay.
And he somehow is able to, even to this day, with the newest chapters, continue to be original. With he gets real funky.
Okay.
He gets really funky, like the whole punchy punch and stabby, and mine's is faster than yours. No, it gets really like
Intricate.
the abilities start to be like, how'd you come up with that?
Okay.
And like, how'd you make that seem dangerous?
Drugs.
You know what I mean?
Drugs.
Brother is on something, but I think you'll appreciate his creativity way more
Okay.
in the next part from out the gate, and you get a little bit of romance too.
Okay.
A little bit.
Because like I don't have to have romance in something. Like that's not what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
like
I get what you mean, though.
there was like nothing
There's
in
nothing.
this one for me. Like it was pure bare bones.
Not even anything alluding to some
Nothing.
homoerotic BL.
Nah,
Yeah,
the
like-
closest thing was that one episode with like
Yeah.
Joseph and Avdol, but that was clearly a he moment.
Like you really fanficking hard if you try to ship any of the boys. 'Cause,
Nothing.
like you reaching.
You reaching.
You reaching for real.
Reaching
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, there was nothing. But yeah, because I'm like, all right, Joseph, for the most part, he had his own thing. It was great. And then at the end, they threw in a little sprinkle of like, yeah, let's give him a girl. So it was like, all right, that was cute. You know, you give him a little something. So it's like, I'm not saying like, you know, romance is needed because I fully enjoyed Joseph's arc, like without any of that.
Yeah.
You know, but
Well,
If anything, there was more eroticism between Joseph and Caesar.
a period.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I saw that.
No, absolutely.
That I saw.
The
That-
sexual tension was crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, shit. There was even more with Dio and Jonathan.
Bro!
for sure.
No, that's literally crazy.
Stardust Crusaders, though, none.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on the next part. When we do that breakdown, it'll be
Mm-hmm.
the first half. Danny, please don't fly through the whole thing. Wait for
How
her.
many episodes is the
It's
next
shorter
movie?
than.
Is it?
Thank God.
It's shorter than Stardust Crusaders is like one of the longest for a while
Okay.
until we get to like Steelborn one, which is the trailer just came out for that one, the newest part.
Mm.
But this one I think is maybe like 6 episodes less than, or maybe 10. I can't remember off the top of my head how long it is, but maybe he'll find it.
Yeah, he's looking it up right now.
Let's see. Stardust Crusaders is 48 episodes, whereas Diamond is Unbreakable is 39.
Okay. So
Yeah,
not bad.
I was
All
going to
right.
close to 10.
Almost 4.
Yeah, so
40.
we'll split that in half. That's like maybe like 18, 19 episodes or whatever. Maybe we'll just do a 2020, a 2019,
All
1920.
right. Sounds
other one.
good.